Welcome back, everyone. It's Romero 17. Yesterday we had number 5, Dan Hooker. Today we're going off into number 4, Conor the Notorious McGregor. Conor is probably the best example of the strength of the boxing karate hybrid style. He stands in a wide stance. He bounces in and out like a karate athlete. And it helps a lot with his counter punches and distance. And these perks, they really make sure that it emphasizes where Conor's strengths are. You can see out the gates and fast hands, pay to miss to help with his head movement and counter damage. Faster movement when advancing or moving sideways to help cut off the cage. Obviously, great striking stats. McGregor's also really sharp from the pocket. Obviously, you guys know that if you guys have followed him throughout his career. So it really means that there's no real safe spaces when standing opposite the Irishman if you're not going to mix it up with some grappling attempts. Conor, obviously his grappling stats aren't the best, but he is a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, so they gave him a little bit of love there. I don't know how I feel about 90 sub defense, but yeah, he can definitely hang there. Has good clinch strikes. His recovery in lightweight is a 94. 92 leg health, 93 body, 94 chin, and 90 cardio, which isn't the greatest thing. Who the hell is texting me? Anywho, we're going to just show off some of the best moves for Conor McGregor. So first things first when it comes to Conor, as you can see, his model, I think they're going to definitely do something about his model because his head looks like a helmet. Like it's like really gelled back on like some Pablo Escobar stuff. Maybe they're trying to base it off of how he looked like against Donald Cerrone. But without further ado, we're going to look at these stats. See, mainly all his punches are 3-star. The cross is obviously level 5. The body straight's level 5. I feel like him and Jose Aldo should have a 3-star for the lead uppercut because they've both led with that a lot throughout the career. Obviously a good variety of kicks for Conor McGregor. Huge things. Really good clinch strikes. A lot of good clinch strikes. Clinch uppercuts, clinch body uppercuts. So he's no slouch there. Obviously he's not going to have the best wrestling. So he's not going to have any access to any turns. So he can only drive forward. So it's pretty much relatively easy to sprawl on him. Good ground and pound because once Conor's on top of you, he's pretty vicious, but obviously not the best submissions and not the best combo. So we're going to go look for a fight right now. Be right back. This guy chose Khabib. Now you can swear, if you go on MMA Twitter and you see all of Conor's fans, man, they swear that Khabib, a guy who's been living in the mountains for most of his life in Dagestan, is going to be afraid of a rematch. No, I think he's just doing what's best for his career. And Conor hasn't beaten anybody as of lately that's in the top 5 in lightweight. And his last fight was a welterweight, and he hasn't fought since against a Cerrone who was, on a 2-fight losing streak. But regardless of that, the man's talents are there. I'm going to be looking to use Conor's teeps, his body kicks, looking to open up strikes to the body with hooks, body crosses, mix things up with the oblique. I see that the switch kick still looks kind of fast for Khabib, and I'm definitely going to address that. I'm not a fan of that at all. But Conor, he has an array of strikes. He's looking to jam his opponents. Like, he jams their offense and he counters. And in the last couple of years, it's been a lot more common for Conor to walk down foes and, slick. Walk down his foes and throw a lot of strikes. And that's kind of partly what led to his gas tank not being the best. Surprised this guy didn't shoot there. But he attacked with a wide variety of kicks from front kicks, side kicks, spinning attacks, roundhouse kicks, as the moveset showed. So I'm definitely going to be looking to utilize that. But his boxing is extremely refined. Nice catch that kick. See, I don't like that that jab feint body teep gives Khabib like Aldo level kicks, but you're not taking me down. It's just, that's something that needs to be addressed. I know the jab feint body cross was addressed, but that jab feint body teep has to go as well. And this Khabib is hanging back a lot. Let's go. And yeah, he's just shooting. Oh, he went for the turn. Okay, that's on my fault. Usually I can stop those, but that's on me. He went down there. Using the wide camera, for me personally, I like using it for showcases now. When it comes to like competitive fights though, I definitely prefer the classic one. I feel like it's closest to the action and I can react a little bit better. But from an aesthetic perspective, it's definitely a lot it looks a lot. What the fuck? Oh, I know what this guy. Oh, this guy's a piece of shit. Alright. No. So, what this guy's doing, there's like a little bug with the animation. So if you go double leg, over under, put them against the cage, because there's no over under against the cage for some godforsaken fucking reason, it causes that weird bugged animation. There's clinching, that's fine by me. Gonna interrupt with the lead hook. I should use the push, but I'm gonna wait a little bit because I'm not really suffering here in the striking. Let's go, step away your stem. If you want to know how to do that, it's R1 next. But yeah, he's intentionally like bailing from the takedown, so I have to pre-deny. Oh shit. I have to pre-deny in order to stop him from bailing. And then he's looking to get me against the cage right there, and I gotta back up out. I'm waiting too much. Alright, I gotta remember that. Once somebody puts you in over-under, if you just back up out, you're gonna fall out. You see right there, he's turning me, trying to take me down, denied. Another body T for the McGregor. So good first round. He didn't really get off much. I feel like I could have done a lot better. I obviously got that one takedown, but I've been able to scramble out relatively easily. And I'm wondering if they're gonna make the scrambles cost more stamina for guys who aren't wrestlers, you know, based on the takedown defense stat. Ooh, I turned that a little too early. Sit down. But Conor feels fucking good. Like, don't get me wrong, even with all these like takedown busts, which were definitely needed, Conor still feels freaking good. Like, he is. Oh, you say back at it again, huh? Back at it again, trying to abuse shit. Alright. It's fine by me. It's fine by me. Right there it is. So right there what I did was I held forward after he clinched me. After he clinched me, and I started targeting his body. And it's usually the best opportunity to body rock somebody. Terrible head kick there. Rocks him. Get another body hit done. And here I don't want to get too overzealous because yeah. I know it's coming now. If I get too overzealous, he can spear me, and if I don't pre-deny the spear, I'm gonna be in a bad spot. You see that? You see how fast that jab feint body cross is? Jab feint body teep is? They definitely gotta fix that. It's so busted. Especially when Khabib's kick speed should be extremely low. Yeah, I just let him. Here's the thing, when you try to do commentary live, you start to like try to talk, and then you're not paying attention to the fight. I can definitely see where Marshall comes from with that. Because I should really just be pushing him every time I see that hand come forward. Right there. But he's like really content. Like if I was using anybody else, I'd be clinching him, and you know, if I had like a Muay Thai specialist, I'd be definitely using that clinch. But I'm trying to stay as authentic to Conor as much as I can. In and out, pressuring him against the cage, which is working. There it is. He tries to side sway right into that. Damn, Khabib's head is freaking huge to survive that. There it is. Mouse will take it. Shoot. No. Take him up here against the cage. He bailed out. If you time R2 right before your opponent times a knee in the clinch against the cage, you're going to be able to move right out. Okay, let me back up out. See it? See it? There it is. It's a rock. Jesus. How much damage can this man shouldn't take? There it is. Alright. I don't know why I didn't jump. There's a body hit's done. Overhand. I definitely feel like the speed as well for like some of the... Like clearly he's gassed right now. He's been shooting all these takedowns and not getting it. But I feel like that overhead should definitely be a lot slower, for sure. What the f... Alright, that's definitely 2 rounds in the books. 2 rounds in the books. I just wonder, like, if I'm Conor McGregor at this stage of my career, right? Right now, you're not in a position to jump anybody for a title shot in lightweight. Obviously, you have Khabib versus Gaethje that's coming out. That's going to be a banger. And now we might have Poirier versus Ferguson. I would advise Conor to take the loser of Poirier vs. Ferguson. I'm out. Or like wait to see how things play out. Because if Khabib wins, right? Nope. If Khabib wins, right? He's not getting a rematch. He's not getting a rematch. Oh, what the fuck? Why am I gassed? You know, then again, I don't have my stamina on, so obviously he can see mine, see what's working, and I don't know, but Jesus. I wonder if the clinch breaker prize over under. But, anywho, I definitely feel like he should have taken a fight with Ferg. Because after what Gaethje did to Ferg, and I think a lot of people have felt that Conor definitely has the better boxing with Ferguson. It's just a matter that Ferguson would drown him, essentially. And I just think that he should have taken that fight, regardless of there not being a crowd or not. Like, this is prime opportunity to take advantage of things going on in the lightweight division. You see how fast that is? While he's gassed? You see how fast that body type is while he's gassed, right? That doesn't sit right with me at all. It does not sit right. Because he threw a jab and then body type, and it's just as fast as if he had Edson Barboza kick speed. Come on, son. Alright, framing out. Going for the clinch. Yeah, I'm a little bit gassed too. I mean, he's forcing me to wrestle him. So it makes sense. Now he's trying to go for the head. Go right here. Nope. He's low blocking. His body's hurt though. His body's definitely hurting. You see like the red? Both sides of his ribs. Like, I'm tired, but I'm not hurt. There it is. Body rock. Grab his body. Can I jump? No. There it is. The body rock. Oh my god. Jeez, what if... Get off me. That should be it. That's it. It's over. Alright. Man. Definitely, you can definitely see some glaring issues. Like, the body type speed for somebody who has, like, what, 88 kick speed is way too fast. Way too fast for somebody. You should not be trying to Muay Thai body type somebody with Khabib and have that much success, I guess. But regardless, got the dub. Good old Conor McGregor magic. And yeah, we got the KO. So, we're going to go ahead, look for another fight. Hopefully we'll fight somebody a little bit more active, more tactical. But yeah, I'll get right back with you once I get into another fight. I'll get you trying to frame to the other side. You goof. Alright, get into another fight. We're going to go against Eddie Alvarez, the Underground King. Obviously, he's now with one championship. He rebounded after that loss he had. I forgot the dude's name, but the dude was an absolute killer. The dude was huge. Alvarez was fighting at 170, and it didn't go well for him, but he bounced back. Now, going up against... Okay, Herb, like in the game, I see you. Alright. Going up against Eddie Alvarez. Obviously going for Conor McGregor here. See what kind of Eddie it is. If I'm this Eddie, I'm away from you. Alright, he's there. Again, using the teeps to my advantage. Is he trying to sidestep? I feel like people, they do certain things and they don't realize that, like, I can see what you're trying to do. Like, you see that? He's sidestepping. He's sidestepping right now. So now all I have to do, if I see somebody sidestepping, it's going to be using round strikes. And it's going to do so much more damage, especially if I hit his body. So, I'm going to see if he continues to sidestep. Yeah, he's still trying to sidestep. He definitely took some extra damage there. Oh, no, I pressed R1 and X. I'm not going to grapple with Conor. There's no point. Just doing a showcase with Conor and then showing off some D1 level wrestling. Yeah, alright. Was that was that down? I don't know if that was down or a regular takedown. You're not posturing up on me, bro. I'm out. But I thought that looked kind of like he was going up. So, oh well. You're not going to get another one. Clinching, good for him. No clinch, uppercut, break speed, it's all good by me. So key little thing, like when you're in the exchanges in the pocket, right? No matter who you have, you gotta recognize when you're taking too much damage. If you're coming in and you've already eaten like 2 shots, it's better for you to back out. Try to even up the score a little bit instead of trying to continue exchange, especially against somebody like Conor. Like right now, he's coming forward. And either I'm intercepting him or I'm backing up slightly out of range. And right there, he threw a hook. He just missed, and I tagged him with my own. I'm going for the 1-2 head kick. That's fine by me. There it is. He had 3 shots. Trying to retreat. And here I can do my work. Now he's starting to wrestle. He's starting to panic in there. Okay. No. No. So a lot of guys, what they start doing when they get overwhelmed on their feet, they start to block and move their head. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys feel that they should definitely slow down, like being able to just move side to side like that while blocking, or at least like if you're trying to go forward, and that's this guy's trying to do right here, and getting tagged up again, man. Eddie has heart. He definitely has heart. You see that? So that guy with this play style is he's trying to get me to force the headhunt, and I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna stick to single shots now. You see how he's reacting, and I'm gonna go to the body. Ooh, that's a good shot. He's gonna tax his stamina, so tax it. There it is. You see that? Let's go. He's blocking everything. Yeah, no rock. That's fine. I mean, whatever. But when you block and move your head, it obviously costs a lot more stamina than if you were to move your head without the block, and the round's over. So, again, if you want to play it safe, I think single shots work best when somebody starts to move their head and they're blocking, the head moving, trying to get you to sway, and that's it. Trying to get you to miss, excuse me. So what I do is that when I see somebody start to do that, I try to stick to single shots at first because you don't want to get baited into throwing a body strike and they hit you with like an uppercut or like a flying knee or something. So single shots work best. You're going to see how they're going to adjust. And then right after from that, that's when you can start to go body head or head body body, whatever you like to do, whatever you have available to your arsenal. Of course, you can just clinch the guy. If they time a bad clinch, you can like get them right to single under. So now this guy's trying to force out some hard counters. There it is. There it is. Turning up. Trying to get that round 2 finish. There it is right there. And I'm landing these body shots right as he whiffs. The moment he whiffs is the perfect time. Good fucking launch. The moment he whiffs is the perfect time to hit him to the body. I've already outstruck him 3-1. The ratio is literally 3-1. And I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not throwing an absurd amount of combinations. All I'm doing is just picking my spots accordingly. And that's how I feel like the best way to play with Conor would be. Now left hand for good measure. Oh, making you look good here, Ed. Oh, making you proud here with your favorite boy. Alright, huh? Yeah, that's it. It's good. It's good. He feels good, man. And if they patch, see, UFC 3, he was definitely OD busted, but if they do a little bit of tweaking with some of the grappling stuff, where you still have to have some skill to initiate grappling, and but yeah, they don't nerf it too hard where it's like back to being useless, and then we have a K1 game all over again. Conor's still a very viable pick, very viable pick. I'll give you a lot more credit for being a Conor main in this game in comparison to UFC 3, where he was clearly overblown with his stats, but great fighter, great. He's definitely a great choice to use. Trying to be like the anti-wrestler and stop guys of Conor, you can definitely do it. So right now we took out Khabib, took out Eddie Alvarez, so that's 2 opponents that he's already faced throughout his career. We're going to go see if we can get a fight against another one. I'll be right back with you. I so figured that we just fought Eddie Alvarez. I just got to say, man, regardless what happens to Conor in the future, obviously, I'm not the biggest Conor McGregor fan, but I recognize skill where it's there, and his victory over Alvarez was like, is always going to be like one of the best masterclass performances in a title fight of all time. He dug into Alvarez's midsection with those front kicks, jabbed at him, caused Alvarez to overreact a little bit. Alvarez was getting a little bit of success with those leg kicks, and that counter left of Conor, that was the fight where like that counter left was a mother, man. He would interrupt Alvarez trying to come forward with the right, and it would slip a strike and then fire out for like 3 punches in the pocket, and it was the beginning of the end for Eddie from there. But speaking of opponents, Eddie Alvarez, he kind of showed like the first flaw with like Gaethje, who I'm fighting against right now, and it was that Gaethje, he left himself vulnerable to the midsection. Obviously, he's changed that dramatically under Trevor Whitman. And with Gaethje, there it is. The body's opening up, the counter's opening up, and he's eating a lot of damage. I don't have to even see my screen to know that he's eating a lot of damage. I can just tell by the sound. I can tell by the character model, the hit stuns. It's letting me know what's up. It's just that body cross. But Gaethje, he's made some crazy good improvements too. There wouldn't be any argument for Conor not to have a title shot if he just went out and smoked Gaethje in round 1 or some crazy stuff like that, you know? Or if he even beat Ferg. I thought like if he had to take a fight with anybody between Ferg and Gaethje, outside of like, I could see him finishing Ferg in round 1. Ferg has been dropped a lot of times in the first round, or he starts slow. He just overwhelms you with pressure. And if Conor gets somebody like Ferguson out there in round 1, that's crazy. Gaethje put a freaking beat down on Ferguson. That's why I wanted to see Gaethje versus Ferguson, because his timing, unlike this guy's timing, his timing on that left hook and then the leg kicks and then just all the defensive improvements that Gaethje has made makes me really want to see this matchup. There it is. He's trying to check a leg kick there. I'm reaching a little bit too much. He's trying to move. He's overreacting to my strikes right now. Overreacting a lot. Got another good check there. It's definitely one of my favorite combinations to do there with somebody with level 5 boxing. If you try it out in practice mode, it's cross, lead hook, cross, hook up top. One of my favorite combinations to use. Just whiffing. How the why the game allowed him to throw that head kick in punching range, but when I try to do that, I'll throw a goddamn body kick. All right. See, he's petty. I can tell this guy's petty because I just tapped this leg, I booped this leg with an oblique kick, and he immediately went back to fire off with a leg kick. As to say, I can do that too. There's the body opening up. If you guys noticed earlier, every single time this guy was doing those leg kicks, if he wasn't doing it in proper range, that's the ideal time to crowd them with punches. Now, a lot of guys are used to going for head punches, but I find that going to the body, as you can see right there, it's highlighting that if somebody's throwing a really crowded punch, leg kick, it works really well, you know? That left hand is putting in work. This left hand is putting work on this guy, man. And it's just crazy. I don't know, maybe it's the character I have, because I noticed with Hooker, a lot of guys, they felt a little bit more comfortable to go up forward against me, but just because I have Conor, like, I can just simply move forward, and the guys are immediately trying to slip hook, uppercut, counter me, trying to do all these crazy stuff. It's just, I'm just touching my weight. That's all I'm doing. Good leg kick. Got to throw more of that, fam. Jesus, 83-31. Like, again, almost a 3-to-1 ratio in strikes landed. And I'm not even throwing that much in there. There it is, the body rock. It's not going to finish it if I jump on top. This body should still be recovering. There it is, another body shot. Lead body hook. Strauss is going down and this fight's over. Let's go. The accuracy of this dude, too, is insane. It's really good. It's really good. I'm really happy that they fixed the body shots in this game for sure, because before you could literally just hammer somebody's body for like 3 or 4 rounds unless you got perfect vulnerability or your timing was just impeccable. You weren't going to get drops off of body shots at all. But definitely, that was a well-needed tune. And there's the patch notes dropping on Twitter. So if y'all going to take a look at my Twitter handle and see what's going down, and you're going to see a lot of people going to be patched out soon. Definitely take a look at that. But we're going to look for one more fight. Let's see how things are going to go. Gaethje's out. The opponent's down. One more to go. See you soon. Well, what could have been. So this guy chose RDA, but not only did this guy choose RDA, but this is the guy, this is the Khabib from the first fight. This is Khabib from the first fight. Same guy. Same level 31 dude. So he's choosing RDA now. I guess he wants to try and sub me. So I know RDA doesn't have the guillotine from the clinch, so I'm not going to be worried if he tries to spam that, but I'm not going to, I'm really good at making adjustments. So if you think that same game plan is gonna work on me, you got another thing coming. See, he's immediately backing up. Like he's immediately giving me as Conor McGregor ground, and he's showing me he's throwing his whole tool set at me with RDA. Like he's gonna go 1-2 body kick, and I can already tell like he wants to prove a point. You see that he's whiffing. He wants to shoot that. Oh, I can strike too. I had Khabib, so that's why I couldn't outstrike your Conor. And it's just a matter of where you're putting yourself and retreating, and then just coming forward with these kicking combinations. Not gonna do you any justice. Take him here, right with the body knees, and eventually he's gonna start shooting. You see that? That's the first shot. Free denial. He's overreacting. You see the way his hands are going. You see the hands flick. So he's trying to low block or whatever the hell he thinks is gonna happen. He denies the body trip. Good for him. He's reaching a lot with those strikes. Stopped him on that clinch. Again, shooting. Oh, he bailed? No. So if you shoot a regular single leg and you bail, you can bail to the back there and you try to go for a takedown again. But I was, you know, I'm wiser to that now that I'm aware. What the fuck? That should have not. Whatever. Maybe he was going advancing with the head kick. Maybe he was advancing with the head kick and I was stationary. Alright. Alright. Sitting room for a better fight. Overhand tracks me. Nice clinching. Back to clinching. And try to frame out. There it is. Frame out again. And push. And push him off again. There it is. It's a low block. And it's a wrap. It's a wrap then. It's a wrap. He kept lunging in to kick range. So when you have somebody that's just kind of lunging in with their punches into range for your kicks, you gotta use that opportunity to capitalize. I get caught with it myself sometimes. If I get too overzealous with like my jabs, like good players will time a good head kick on you if you get a little bit too complacent. But I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase. It was actually a lot of fun to use Conor. And obviously you guys know who's next at number 3. But for those of you who enjoyed the video, I hope you guys learned a lot from what I was able to do with the striking with Conor McGregor. Hope you guys are enjoying the series thus far. Let me know what weight class you guys want next after lightweight. It's Romero17. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you already haven't. I'm out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 25 seconds.